Welcome back everyone, this is Evie and I have a Free Flow Wednesday video for the Crafty Maven. Today I am channeling my inner Wilna Furstenberg. I love this woman's style, and so I recently saw her go to Australia and she posted a class that she hosted, and I am getting my influence from the layout she shared from that day. So she started off with these very bright deep blue colors, and I'm just softening mine up just a little bit. Hers was a little bit darker, but like I said, this is just where I found inspiration and I'm making it my own. So the blue I let dry, and these are just inexpensive craft paints from my collection, and we're talking like the dollar ones, okay? Then she took a stencil that I actually did own, and surprisingly, I don't remember the name. It's just this floral center. It's a 6x6. And I'm going to go ahead and use it with the Heidi Swap Mint metallic paste that you see sitting on the right of my hand, of the screen. So I did darken up this side simply because I wanted to add a bit more contrast when I apply this gel so that it pops a little bit more. So I felt if the mint went on, you know, what the other side looks like, this very soft blue, you may not see it as much. So I definitely darkened up the background so when it peeks through this nice floral pattern, it almost looks like mosaic, almost like a, how do they say that, stained glass looking floral stencil. It'll peek through and look really nice with the dark blue contrast. So I did that segment up there, and then I kind of wiped it off screen a little bit just because some of the modeling paste got underneath it. And I'm going to place it again, trying to be careful, but not really trying to be careful. You know, for me in mixed media, I like just the kind of non-thinking technique about it. That way I don't get mad if it's not perfect. You know, it's meant to be a little flaws. Little flaws are perfect. So now these little Hawaiian die cuts I cut from my Cameo. They are like, what are they called? Hibiscus? Yeah, they're hibiscus flowers. So I'm using 3 ink sprays. So I have my cracked pistachio, I have this fresh lime from Dilutions, and then I also use one from Lindy Stamping. It's a flat color that's also rather minty. So I wanted the 3 shades to be there, and then I'm going to go in with any orange tone I have in sprays to do the flowers. So that one is a creamsicle one from Lindy Stamping, and then I have Hello Sunshine from Dilutions, and then Squeezed Orange also from Dilutions. So I wanted them to be very orangey, very tropical. I'm scrapping a picture of me, my sister, and her boyfriend. They were recently in town, and we went to the beach like every day. So we always took a selfie. That's what we do. I went in there with some pink. That was a shimmer sweetheart, but then I went over it again with an orange. So I got like a nice little coral action going on there. Like I said, orange the better. So I just wanted to show you the dried product. So there we are, and there's all my flowers. So I wanted to kind of cluster them around and showcase just being in Florida, you know, and it's summer and it's so fun and hot, and definitely had to put on our sunscreen. So it was a good afternoon, and I always like when my sister's down from New York. I wish she would move here. So I like that arrangement, and I do have my hot glue gun kind of ready to go. And hot glue, I find I use all the time whenever I'm adhering things to a mixed media background, because sometimes double-sided tape will just not suffice enough to hold it all down. So just keep that in mind whenever you're doing mixed media for your whole canvas like I have here, that hot glue may be needed in order to secure your photo and any of your embellishments and die cuts because of the kind of the coarse surface that it creates. Now these are alphas from the Sunshine and Happiness collection from Simple Stories. It's from the chipboard set. And then the Here We Go is an old Amy Tangerine collection thicker set that I have in my collection. So it just reads Summer, Here We Go. And I do a bit of journaling down the bottom, and I do that. I do use that sprig or flourish of like palm leaves right next to the H on here, and that wraps it up. So I will have some close-ups. If you haven't subscribed to the Crafty Maven, please do so. If you like what you see, please jump over to my channel, Life with Evie, and subscribe there as well. I always appreciate the time you take with me to watch my creative process. Like I said, this is very Wilna inspired. I just love her. If you've never heard of Wilna, I'll probably hopefully remember to leave her link down below as well. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a good afternoon. Bye, everyone.